Hello, hi everyone. A very good evening to all. I hope that I'm live now. So, for all those people who have already joined me live and will be waiting for us to come live and discuss the project, can you guys just give me a quick confirmation? I can see many people have joined us, and I'm pretty sure that not many people will join more. But in the meantime, if you guys can give me a quick confirmation, am I clearly audible? Properly visible or not, that would be great for me. Just give me a quick confirmation. Is my voice is clearly audible and am I perfectly visible to everyone? Audio is fine, right? Perfect. So thank you so much, Karthik, for the confirmation. Thank you so much, Biswajit. I hope you all are doing great. So let me set the objective of today's discussion, although I think you got the idea from the thumbnail itself. So today we will have one of our guests, Sukanya. She is my learner in one of the batch of DA, which is ongoing. And we just now have finished with the Excel module. So usually for those who were my past enrolled learners of these kind of long batches, they know that the pattern of teaching is key. After every module, I usually give a project which learners have to do on their own. And we will have to review today that specific project which she has done, and obviously she will share all her thought process, whatever learnings she has gained in the entire journey of learning the Excel part. So we will see what exactly she has done. She'll explain each and every step and what are the final insights she has gained in that specific project. This project belongs to a healthcare domain, and the use case, the data set, the entire thought process in terms of the problem understanding is shared by me, and learners have attempted that specific project. So I just want to welcome Sukanya. And hello, Sukanya. I hope you are doing well. How are you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm doing well. So, first of all, I would love to say thank you to you, like for giving me this great opportunity to present my work in front of the large community. And and hi, all. So, first of all, I will introduce myself.
Yeah,
So, my name is
go ahead.
Sukanya. I have done my MSc in chemistry from IIT Madras. Currently, I'm pursuing my PhD from CSR ISCT in material science. Now comes to what things motivated me like to explore this field. So actually, when I was reading some research papers, that time I got to know that AI/ML technique. That time I was curious, like what is those term, like all those things. So I did some research about those things. So then I got to know, this ML technique we can use in every domain. In my like a material science domain also, to design materials. Like my field is to generate actually hydrogen energy from water, and for that we need to design some materials. And if we wanted to go in the like a lab scale experimental work, it time taking, like to design a one efficient material. So for that case, if we use the ML technique, that will be helpful, because from that we can get some prediction. Okay, this materials or this like a catalyst can give the or generate the high HR or high hydrogen energy. So yeah, this way I feel this way we can save our lots of time as well as cost effective also, and we know that some chemicals also hazard. So that point of view also we can take care. And apart from that, I also searched, if I wanted to like make my career into this domain, is it possible, because my background also not aligned. So then after that I got to know, yeah, this is possible. So that things motivated me to explore more and go depth into this domain, and because of that I joined ma'am's like a batch. So yeah, this is all about me.
Nice. I think now we are having the people on stage which are from different backgrounds, and you can see that how in different backgrounds also this AI domain can be easily integrated. And she has explained her domain in a wonderful way, that how this ML stuff that we are learning could be beneficial in this specific domain as well. although I have never given a thought because I was not from this background. But yeah, she is from this background. She already has done MSc as well. So great. Uh, Now coming back to the project part, Sukanya. So I want you to lead the stage now and explain the project step by step and what are the things that you have done, and what is the final conclusion you have made in this entire journey of the project. Also, please talk about challenges if you have faced any while building this project, right?
Yeah,
Stage
ma'am,
is all
sure.
yours. Yeah, you can start.
So, like first, I will talk about the project overview. So here we know that like a healthcare organization like generate like a huge amount of the data like everyday basis, like which contains like a patient's informations as well as the hospital details, like billing, all those things. So like manually to evaluate those data and find some insight, it's like a hectic. So because of that, our project goal is to transform that raw healthcare data into the interactive dashboard that helps the healthcare organization to understand or monitor the patient trends as well as the medical conditions and evaluate also healthcare cost or better understanding for the admission patterns as well as. Now I will come to the business problems statement. Like before going to the dashboard, I will like explain the what are the problem statement I have made. So first statement is like which medical conditions are most common among the patients. Like so many like diseases are there. If we able to find out that this most of the patients are suffering from that particular disease, that time it like directly help hospital or healthcare organization sector to identify, okay, these diseases require the more attention, so they can give the more attention as well as they can, if need any resources or other things, they can take care of that. Apart from that, then which admission type contributes the highest patients volume? So in hospital, different admission like departments are there, like emergency, urgent, or others department. So if we able to get to know that, okay, particular this department has the highest patients like admission volume, so they can hospital can understand, okay, this department has the highest workload. So based on this, they if required they can add some staff and they can improve, add some resources also on that particular department. Now come to the which diseases generate the highest treatment cost. If we able to find out that, okay, this particular disease like generate the highest cost or most expensive treatment, so these things also help hospital to like make a like a plan budget accordingly. Now next problem is how long do patients stay in hospital on average? Like in the in hospital different department is admission department is there. If we able to find out like in each and every department like patients duration things, then that things also help healthcare organization to like take care of those area. Like suppose if patients duration staying is more, that time bed occupancy will be more as well as the hospital cost also will increase. So like cost related things they can take care from this information. Now next problem is which insurance providers are most frequently used. From this information we can understand the relationship between the like hospital as well as the insurance provider. Next problem statement, how do healthcare patterns vary across the gender? If we able to find out like which gender like specifically suffering from which disease, that things directly support any healthcare awareness program. Now to address this all the challenge, I developed the dashboard. But before moving into the dashboard, I will explain briefly the data set. Here I have worked with one US-based healthcare data set, which contains 18 features and 9,976 rows. And all the features are categorized into the some categories, so it will be easy to understand. Like first, like patient information. So under the patient information, like patient's name, patient's age, gender, patient's blood type, features will come. Then next is the medical information. Under the medical information, like a patient's medical conditions, medications, and the test results will come. Then hospital information, and hospital information we can see that doctor, hospital, and the room number, all those features are coming. Then financial information, billing amount, and the insurance provider, and then admission information, admission type, and admission date, discharge dates is there basically. Now come to the most important step, the data cleaning and data preparation. So whatever step I have followed for this project, I will explain one by one. First, I have checked the missing value. So mostly this data set not contain that much missing value. I think 2-3 rows I think was missing. So directly I dropped those rows. Apart from that, like if the missing value amount like is more, that time maybe we have to check the data distributions. Then we have to do some imputation technique like mean, median, all those things will come. Then I have checked the duplicate record. Mostly this data set not contains any like a duplicate value. Then come to the data formatting, and whatever features are present in this data set are present mostly in the respective data format, so no need to change. But yeah, I observed here some of the features are contain the inconsistency, like in the admission type feature, where we observe that some of the rows contain emer and some of the rows contain emergency. So here I have converted all the emer by the emergency to maintain the consistency. Like same way in the blood type features also, some of the rows contain A plus and some of the rows contain like a positive, like that way. So here to maintain the consistency also, same way I converted all A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, like that way to maintain consistency. Now whatever features already like present into the data set, apart from that I wanted to extract some other information. For that I did feature engineering. Like I have created some other features apart from that existing features. First I created length of stay. This thing directly tells about the hospital staying duration time. So this is I calculated directly subtraction from the discharge date and the admission date. Apart from that, other information like admission month and admission year also features I created. Next is the important feature also, age group. So this age group here, I have categorized the age group into 3 age group category, like young, middle, and old. This thing directly help to analyze different like a medical condition trend or like any admission type related things like across the different age group. So okay, this is all about the data and the business problem statement. Now I will move to the like a dashboard. So this is my dashboard, but before moving into the directly dashboard, I will explain the intermediate step, like how I have made this dashboard and whatever insight I
Also,
got.
before talking about the intermediate steps as well, are you guys clear with the problem statement? What she has explained? What exactly we want to achieve by the end of the day? So you will observe that we will be having a already available data set. Can you just, Sukanya, show the data set as well, original data set to them?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the one. If you will go up,
Yeah,
so you
this
can
is the
see.
data set.
Can you just zoom in a bit so that we can see clearly? Yeah, perfect. So you can see this is the data set that we have: name, age, gender, blood type, medical condition, which he has talked about, date of admission, doctor, hospital, insurance provider. Then can you just go towards the right side? After insurance provider, we have a billing amount, room number, admission type, discharge date, medication, test results, age group. I think age group is something which she has derived as a feature engineering part. Length of stay, I think again, this is a part of a feature engineering part, है ना? And then we will
Yes,
be having admission new. So you can see that, this is the original data that we will be having. Now you can understand that it's very important right now to analyze these kind of data sets where we will be having a different medications, different medical treatments, and based on that it will analyze that how many people usually comes under emergency in which specific disease, how many of the patients comes under urgent specific part, and under which specific condition and which specific disease. So Biswajit is asking, what is the meaning of admission new? Sukanya, can you just explain the last column that we had?
Okay, actually, I derived the month from the admission, I think, date. It's just a randomly, it's not that meaningful.
Okay,
When I was
so
like a
she
person.
has just explored, and what she is saying is that we have a date of admission in this specific data set. So you know that in Excel we have methods like month or year to extract the corresponding month or the year of a given date. So what she has done, she just tried to analyze that which specific month the admissions happened. Maybe she wants to do something analysis. So that is what it is indicating. For now, you can ignore it, as she has mentioned that she has not used this specific column further. Okay, perfect. I think we can move further. I think everybody is fine with the problem statement. Yeah.
Okay. So first, like whatever insight like I was trying to find out, first I will explain. First, I wanted to get to know that the distribution of the medical conditions among the patients. Like directly, I created this thing from the like a pivot table, like where we can see the patients distributions among the different medical conditions. Like here some of the medical conditions are there, like obesity, hypertension, diabetes, cancer, asthma, arthritis, where we can see that most of the patients are suffering from the hypertension. Now why this insight is important, because these things also directly tells or help the hospital to identify which disease they need to focus more or they need to give more attention. Like after that, then I checked that the admission volume trend by the based on the admission like a category different department, where we can see like here three admission categories are there, like elective, emergency, and urgent, where we see that emergency department has the highest patient admission volume. Now what insight it's basically telling, these things directly help healthcare organization to understand the workload in the different department, so they can take care of that particular zone. Like if any staff recruitment needed, they can do that, and they can also improve the resources as well as like apart from that also one more like pivot table I have created here. This table actually or chart tells us the average length of the stay across the different admission like a category, like where we see that emergency and the urgent category has the like longer hospital stay. What does this means? Basically, if the average length of stay is increasing, that time bed occupancy will increase, as well as the hospital cost, other things also will increase. So if we get to know which department has the longer patients staying duration, that time we can take care on that for that particular zone, and we can improve, we can discharge those patients, we can analyze those things, and we can for the better management process we can do. So these are the intermediate step I did, and like I will now directly move to the dashboard. So whatever insight I have found, and then whatever chart apart from that
Okay.
also.
Sukanya, just do one thing. How you have created the pivot tables? Maybe there are people who might not be aware about it. So can you just showcase a
Okay.
one quick demo on that? कि ये जो आपने इंटरमीडिएट स्टेप्स किए, कोई भी एक स्टेप आप शोकेस करके दिखा सकते हो प्रैक्टिकली कि कैसे किया, कैसे हमने
Yes
पिवट
ma'am.
टेबल्स को क्रिएट किया,
Yes ma'am, sure.
एंड एक्चुअली में पिवट टेबल्स करते क्या है, व्हाट इज द requirement of the pivot tables in Excel, and how it is helping us to summarize the results in a better way.
Yes ma'am. So first we move to all the original data, then directly we move to the insert button. Then from insert button, we can like pivot table option is there. Then from table range, we can like here click the range. Like here, I have taken the whole the data set. So I clicked it and then OK button. Suppose I wanted to analyze the patients distributions like across the different like department. So what I will do in rows, I will choose the like a medical condition first, and and in like a values, mostly I choose the like admission type. Now I will directly go to the like like a pivot analysis. Okay. Here we can see that so many options are graph option is there to like visualize those things. So mostly here we can choose the column plot, or so many column plot are there, then line chart also there, pie chart also, and the bar chart also we can create it. So for this I'm going for the like a bar chart. Now here like we can see like mostly here in the rows portions I have choose that the medical condition, and then in the value portions I choose the admission like a type category. So mostly like in the like hypertension, like we can see that the most highest like admission type is there most.
Yep, makes sense. And now, how can we change the theme or the template of this chart?
Okay, like if we wanted to change the theme, so here options are there like style, so many styles are there. So
Hmm.
if you wanted to change accordingly, we can change the style, as well as the
Hmm.
color also there,
Hmm.
different color accordingly, like regarding with whatever color we wanted to keep, we can keep based on this.
Okay, perfect. So I hope now everybody get the idea ki how she has created the different sheets which she was showcasing, right? तो पिवट टेबल्स और पिवट चार्ट्स की हेल्प से आप हर एक स्पेसिफिक जो भी आपके मेन फोकस पॉइंट्स हैं जो आपको स्टेक होल्डर्स या बिजनेस क्लाइंट्स ने आपको बताए हैं कि दीज आर द मेन इनसाइट्स व्हिच वी आर लुकिंग फॉर, उसके लिए आप एक सेपरेट सेपरेट एनालिसिस करके इस तरीके से जैसे सुकन्या ने भी बताया पिवट टेबल्स की हेल्प से यू कैन डू. And then collectively, when she's showcasing a dashboard, you will see that whatever be the important plots that we have, whatever be the important insights which she has gained, she's showcasing over there with a proper insights tab. Now, I think we can go to the final stage. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Now come to the like a dashboard. So I think like first chart already I like explained what does this means. This actually shows the like patients distributions across the different medical conditions, where like we can see that hypertension, most of the patients suffering from the hypertension. Apart from that, also I have discussed that admission volume trend, like where we can where we analyze the patient admission volume across the different department like elective, emergency, urgent, where we observe that the emergency department has the highest patients volume, and that directly tells us like okay, this department has the highest workload. So like hospital can take care like for that particular department or zone. Now these things also like I explained like length of the stay. This thing directly tells us like a hospital like patient's duration stay across the different department like elective, emergency, and urgent. Where also have noticed that the emergency and urgent department has the longer hospital stay. These things also, this information or insight also help healthcare organization to like improve their like management system, or like which department need more focus, more resources for those related things, also cost related things. Now come to our like next visualization. This chart basically compares the average billing generated by the different diseases and also based on the admission type, where we can see the cancer patient generated the highest average billing compared to the other diseases. And if we wanted to check based on the admission type, so mostly three admission type generate the same average billing. These things also help hospital to identify like which disease most like a cost effective, and so based on this they can make the budget plan, all those. Now our next insight is this chart compares the disease occurrence between the like male and the female patients, where we see the obesity and hypertension patients like more suffer like appears more among the like male patients. This thing directly support any like demography related things or any healthcare awareness program, like where if any hospital like want to show like any kind of healthcare program like want to organize. So for those cases, like they can, if they get to know, okay, for that particular gender suffering from that particular disease, so they can target at that disease and that gender, and then they can go further. Now comes to the our next visualization. This chart actually compares the patient's distributions across the different insurance provider, where we can see like insurance providers, like most of the insurance provider has the same like a patients like a volume, but yeah, some of the insurance provider has the highest patients volume. These things directly help us to understand the relationship between the hospital and healthcare organizations and also the insurance provider. Now, apart from that, all the chart, I have created here three KPI. This KPI tells the about the total patients. Like here we have the 9,976 patients average stay, and as well as the average medical bill. Now, here I have created a two KP sorry slicer. One is based on the medical condition, another is the based on the admission type. Now, what's the role of this two slicer? This slicer actually help or allow user to filter the entire data based on their requirement or whatever things information they wanted to know. Suppose we wanted to check the total patients, cancer patients in the particular department, like in emergency department. So we can click on the cancer patients and as well as the emergency department. Then we can see, okay, like total patient cancer patient is 1646 in that emergency department. Then average stays also, then average billing also, like as well as the length of stay trend also we can observe, the admission volume, how admission volume is like changing over the years. Then also like among the like gender, like which gender mostly facing that particular disease. So here we can see that female patients mostly suffering from the cancer. Then average billing also as well as. So those kind of insight like we can get to know, like we can filter by using the slicer. Now, overall, this dashboard help us to understand the patient's demography as well as the medical conditions, then which diseases generate the highest average billing, and which gender facing like which kind of diseases, admission volume trend. And based on the key finding, I have generated some key insight and the recommendation. So first key insight is, here we observe that the hypertension is the like most relevant medical conditions. Like we here we saw that most of the people like going through suffering from the hypertension. Apart from that, we noticed that the cancer patient like has generated the like highest average medical billing. Then we see emergency admission has the like highest dominated patients volume. Next, we observe that emergency and urgent department have the longer hospital stay. Apart from that, we also saw hypertension and obesity are more common among the male patient. Now, based on the key insight, like whatever recommendation like I can provide, First of all, here we see that most of the people suffering from hypertension. So we have to prioritize the hypertension prevention, as well as we have to focus on the management program also. Now we also see that cancer patient has generated the highest average billing. So we have to optimize the cancer treatment cost through the efficient care planning. Then we notice that in the emergency department has the highest patient admission volume. So we have to focus on those on this particular department. If needed, we have to increase the resources for the better management hospital. Then apart from that, also we have noticed in emergency and urgent cases have the longer hospital stay. So we have to check that particular like department. If any patient's condition is good, so we can go for the discharge. This way we can reduce the patient stay duration for the better management. So yeah, this is all about my project.
Amazing. Great insights. What I really like is the last part where you have showcased the key insights and the recommendations part. So great. But overall, I think today we have met in the morning. So the important thing is uh, the theme of the dashboard, which as of now is not matching. As I have mentioned in the morning, also when we met, key when we talk about healthcare domain, usually bluish sort of theme makes a lot more sense. That is important. But apart from that, whatever insights you have shared, whatever recommendations you have shared, that actually makes a lot of sense with respect to whatever be the key understandings which you have gained from the previous analysis of the pivot tables that you have figured it out. Apart from this, I mean, I think there is a lot more which we can do in terms of the patient price optimization part. Uh, Maybe we can think about, and we can see that, okay, with respect to each and every disease, what kind of treatment doctors are giving. For example, what kind of medications they are giving, and if possible, we can do an analysis with respect to that. We can see, although you have talked about which specific treatment was a higher charges treatment, cancer I think is the one, right? So
Yes, yes.
we have talked about it, but and you have even mentioned in the recommendations part key, we need to think that how can we efficiently optimize that cost specific thing with respect to the cancer patients. But I think we can do a lot more apart from just talking about the specific thing, because the entire healthcare analysis revolves around the disease and its medication and the pricing part. तो अगर हम इस पे थोड़ा सा और काम कर सकें कि एवरेज बिलिंग जो हमारे पास में बिलिंग वाले चार्जेस हैं, उसमें थोड़ा सा और एक्सप्लेन करके चीज़ों को और डेप्थ में लेके एनालिसिस कर सकें, दैट वुड बी ग्रेट इन द डैशबोर्ड पार्ट. तो ये 2 चीज़ें हैं मेरे दिमाग में जो मैंने आपको आई थिंक पहले भी शेयर करी थी. सो यू कैन वर्क ऑन इट, एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस थिंग्स आर गोइंग गुड. Any questions anyone is having with respect to whatever work she has done? The important thing, as I always say in all my batches, is right now is not what you are doing. The important thing is how you are explaining and communicating those insights to everyone. So, for example, I think Sukanya, this is your first live, or you usually come up. I
No, no,
mean,
ma'am.
you
This is my
it's the
first life. Yes,
first
ma'am.
live, right? First live experience. And many learners who come on the stage, they usually have a very first live. So last time Himakesh came last week on Sunday, and he was very nervous in the start, and when we left he said that now I have really gained a lot of experience, right? So this level of confidence, Sukanya is confident from the start itself. At least that's what we have observed. Maybe internally she is having some
Yes,
some trouble.
ma'am. Yeah, also, yeah,
Yeah,
I have also,
she
yes.
might be having some nervousness, but she explained from the very starting in a very good pace, in a very confident pace. This is what I have done. And why the confidence came? Because she has already noted down all the steps, right? If let's say she doesn't have, she might skip few pointers in between. So two things: documentation, very important, because that gives you the confidence. Second thing, try to practice hard in terms of communicating your work, because that work have no benefit right now if you won't be able to explain it to everyone. राइट, स्पेसिफिकली टू द क्लाइंट्स. अब आप डीए के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, आप डेटा साइंस के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, तो आपका अल्टीमेट गोल क्लाइंट्स के साथ बात करना ही होगा, है ना. उनको आपके आपको अपनी इनसाइट्स बताना ही होगा, तभी आप ये टेक्निकल स्किल्स गेन कर रहे हो, कोर्सेज ले रहे हो. तो सबका एंड गोल तो यही है ना कि जो हम काम कर रहे हैं उसको हम समझा पाए. और क्लाइंट्स ऐसे भी होंगे जो कि नॉन टेक बैकग्राउंड से होंगे, उन्हें मैथ्स नहीं पता, शायद उन्हें चीजें नहीं पता होंगी. तो आप कैसे एक लेमन भाषा में चीजों को एक्सप्लेन कर पा रहे हो, जिसको ये स्किल सेट आता है आज के टाइम पे, ही इज द टॉप लीडर इन हिज और हर फॉर्म. बट जिसे नहीं आता, उनको शायद टेक्निकली कितना ही अच्छा आता हो, बट स्टिल दे आर लैगिंग. एंड दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव टू लर्न. I hope that you find this session quite insightful. If you have any questions, we are still here for the next few minutes. Otherwise, we can wrap up for now. Any questions, anyone? Sukanya, do you have this files available in your GitHub?
No, ma'am, I have to upload in GitHub. I didn't upload
So
in
once you
GitHub.
upload it, you can share with me. I will attach in the description of this video or maybe in the comment section of this video, and we will share it with everyone. So if anyone wants to look your work and wants to improvise it further, they can do it their end. So you can just upload it and share the link with me via mail, and I will just attach it in the description of the video. I
Sure, ma'am.
think it seems there are no questions, so we can wrap up for now. With that, we will definitely discuss the few interesting things in future as well. So I will see you all most probably next week on Sunday live, uh, if possible. And with that, thank you so much everyone for joining in. I will see you all next week. Thank you so much, Sukanya, for
Yeah, ma'am.
sharing
Thank you.
all those insights with everyone. Yeah.